Hello, Govs fans. Welcome to the Charlie Playo Field for tonight's JV matchup as the Governors take on the Hawks of Hardin Valley. This is Chris Bales alongside with Richard Turner on the call. Tonight's matchup should be a pretty good matchup, shouldn't it, Richard?
Yeah, I think it's going to be the first one of the year. I don't know how many games Hardin Valley's played preseason, but we've only had two. We had a little scrimmage on Sunday. I do know that they played in that same tournament that we did, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think they were there when we got there, and they looked pretty stout.
I know kind of last year we were evenly matched up. I think we split the season, didn't we?
I think so. We beat them here, and they beat us there.
So, I think it should be a good matchup. We got it looks like Justin Bell's going to be taking the ball first for us.
So we don't have a scoreboard tonight. We're trying to work on all that, but we'll
try to keep you updated.
It may actually happen during the middle of the game.
Hardin Valley's starting off a little aggressive. First pitch, first swing.
Hey, that's what you want. That's what you want. First pitch, one out.
That's good. That'd help us out a lot of pitching if we can do that the majority of the game.
And that you never know with the first game of the season, get that first play out of the way.
You don't get too awful much out of your out of the first part or first game, part of the game. Everybody's still working out their bugs, and we have had a couple games, but they're not. This is really where it's mattering.
Right.
Let's start off that first pitch of the ball a little bit high.
The Governors are sporting a new jersey tonight.
I know. I like that.
Yeah. Looks nice.
Get him a 1-1 count there. I've been ready for some baseball. It's been a long time coming. That about curved back in.
Yeah, it did.
I think they finally have settled down a little bit to what kind of positions they're going to. Each player's going to play, and there's still, a few things they're working out. We should be pretty good on pitching this year. We've got a lot of pitchers.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm most interested for this season is just finding out. I know we've got a plethora of pitchers, but I haven't seen the freshmen except for that one scrimmage.
Yeah.
I think you've probably coached some of them. You might actually know. Or you've at least been around them more than I have.
Yeah, there's some talent. There's some talent. They're still young, but they're going. You'll see as the season goes, they'll progress, and as Justin Bell gets his first, I guess backwards K it'll be a K on the check swing. It's not a bad start for the Governors.
What do you go 2-2 and then got
2-2 and then that check swing.
So that's 5-6 pitches now.
Yep.
That's a nice change of velocity on that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty pitch. If both teams, don't let the nerves get the best of them, this could be a very good game.
Now, we were talking the other day in the scrimmage that we had that get ahead of the batters. 0-2. This batter's has no clue. Yeah, it has no clue what's coming.
Because now you've got 4 pitches you could 4 balls to give, or 3 balls to give to do pretty much what you want, and you're not going to give him something just straight down the middle.
And that was a pretty location. That was probably right on the outside edge of the plate. The guy made the choice. He did what he had to do, and he put a swing on it. Barely touched it.
Yep. I tell you what, the field is looking very good this season. They've done a lot of work in this offseason to get it where it's at.
Yeah, I believe Coach Hill, I could be wrong about this, but I think he said this, that he was I know he's the pitching coach at Hiawassee before the whole school went under, I guess.
Yeah, not just the team, the whole school.
Yeah, the whole school went under. Yeah, but I think he helped out on the field. He may have been the main guy on the field.
It looks really good. I know they spent a lot of time. I know I have a son that plays on William Blount, and I know he's spent a lot of summer coming over here just helping them just do the warning track and just work around the field, and they've got it looking better, I think, this year than it's looking in a long time.
Is it a 3-2 count?
Yes.
Just outside the second baseman.
That tends to seem to happen every time you have 2 outs. That's when the bats come alive.
Yeah. Last thing I was joking with Coach Hill the other day was I see one spot.
I see it right there beside the pitcher's
to the right of
mound.
the pitcher's mound. And
That's where we need to put like a William Blount, or the Tennessee, put the Tennessee
Yeah.
star there, put the WB.
yeah,
I was,
or a W and a B. That would look horrible, but yeah, W on the left and
talking about that, or like our farm system, like Union Grove and Carpenters. I saw some pictures of Union Grove's field, and they've got a new coach and staff because their former coach is currently a varsity assistant coach here. But they've put a UG right behind the pitcher's mound.
yeah.
It actually looks really good.
Well, it definitely smells like baseball. I'm starting to smell the
smell the grill
concession
going.
stand down there below.
I've
Got a 1-0 count.
I like the calmness of Justin on the mound. They don't look like the nerves are really messing with him at all.
So we're facing their 4-hitter, which I can't remember. Did we ever get a
Yes, that would be Logan Housewright.
Now, some people don't like this. Some people do. But I love that Justin is keeping the runner close over there.
Oh yeah. Keep an eye on him. Keep him on.
A lot of times at this level, they forget about him, or they maybe just want to look at him.
Yeah. And it helps also that you have Jackson Crabtree behind the plate, and he will throw down the first.
But a good pitcher has multiple moves, and they just keep showing them the slow move, and then they get him on the one. A little pop-up third. Sure-handed Trent.
Good little inning at top of the first right there. As the Govs leave one on. The Hardin Valley leaves one on, and going to the bottom of the first, still 0-0.
We're going to take a break here. And So we're back. It's 2-1 count. We're sorry for the delay. We're working on the scoreboard still.
A bit outside. It'll be 3-1 count on Kendall Brewer, which is also one of our freshman pitchers. Kendall is an outstanding outfielder. As he takes a strike with a full count. Oh, just a bit out, just right there on the corner. We'll bring one out. So it will take an inning or two, I think, for both teams to get the feel of where his strike zone is. That one was just right on the corner of the outside of the plate.
So Joe Bentosian's up with his striped socks here, stirrups.
Those stirrups, old school.
Yeah, I like those.
Looks like our Hardin Vice pitcher started a little quick, on that.
Now,
not giving much time.
As a Cardinals fan, just needs baby blue with red stirrups.
And taking a strike, so it'll be 2-0-2 or 1-2 count.
For the most part, this level is predictable. 2 strikes, outside pitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I noticed I was watching the Tennessee game this weekend, and college has implemented the as Joe goes down swinging, college has implemented the pitcher clock this year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they were talking about it on Vince Ferrara was talking about it, how when the pitcher sets, I think it's 20 seconds to get the pitch off. Otherwise, it's a ball, automatic ball.
Well, we don't need that here.
No.
A lot of times in this level, it's like pitch.
They're trying to speed the game up is all they're trying to do, which –
but they need to slow it down here, honestly, a lot of times. A lot of times these pitchers will get up there and just no breath and just keep pitching.
That's what I say. I don't think the pitch clock is the main thing they need to do. We got Trent Reardon up to the plate now. So 2-2 count. So this pitcher seems to be working quite a bit of pitches, compared to Justin in the first inning.
Good pitch.
That's that same pitch right there on that corner. That concludes the first inning of play with your score 0-0. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right. Back here at Charlie Paleo Field as we're starting the second inning, and Justin Bell starting off with a first pitch strike to lead off the second inning. I like how he's just taking it straight to him and not messing around. Quickly gets Hardin Valley's number 21 Ryan Bell in the hole, 0-2 count. He fouls that in the way. Looks like we're getting aggressive pitching from both sides so far. Goes down on swinging for your first out. So now batting number 12 for Hardin Valley, Richie Dela Cruz. No, excuse me, Jackson
You've just been waiting to say.
I know,
Richie
I know.
Cruz.
I'll have to wait one more.
He's on deck.
Yeah, Richie Dela Cruz is on deck. That, I guess a little high for ball one. One and one count. I don't know if the way Coach Hill's wanting to work his pitchers today. I don't know if he's going to try to keep them at a minimum to start, if he's going to let them go the full game. But as of right now, Justin's starting it off really good as that fly to right field. Good job at Tyler Owens calling off Carter Abbott for your second out of the inning. But I don't know if he's going to keep them to a minimum pitch or what, but the way it's going right now, Justin might be able to go deep.
Yeah.
Batting now, Richie Dela Cruz. The 1-2 count on Hardin Valley. Let's see if they can be aggressive or protect the plate or swinging. That's a quick inning. 3 up, 3 down. The score still 0-0 going into the bottom of the second. We'll take a quick break.
1, go.
Back at the bottom of the second as Ethan Pratt takes a strike. Ethan uses a very aggressive hitter. Let's see if he's aggressive at the plate. We'll tie up, count 1-1. I like our aggressive approach to swinging the bat, but it's just, I don't know if we're just, as of right now, we're just not key dialed in. He fouls one off, which is actually the first contact we've had of the game. The first out as Ethan goes down swinging. Jackson Crabtree is up to bat. As he flies out to shortstop, right at shallow center field. This brings up our second out. That's first actual.
Somebody putting it in play.
Putting it in play of the game. So we got Eli Turner up to bat now. Swings at his first strike.
Was that a curve? I missed it.
Yeah, it was. It had a little bit of movement to it. Start high and working its way down. Count is now 1-1. There's that outside corner.
Oh, goodness.
He's that.
He's going to give it to him, yeah.
There you go. He's got up there on the plate a little bit. There's another 3-up, 3-down inning. We will be taking a break, and we'll come bring you back for your top of the third, with the score still tied at 0.
Three, two, one, go.
All right, back at the top of the third inning as number 5. Oh, no, excuse me. Yeah, number 5, Trent Caldler is up to bat for Hardin Valley. Takes the first pitch strike. It seems about like every batter that he's faced has been a first pitch strike, which is very good.
What you got to do.
A little bit low for 1-1 count. Two 1 count. I'm glad the weather's, kind of good. I think actually after today it's supposed to get ugly again, but it's nice to have really your opening game being warm and not really breezy. It's got a little bit of a breeze, but not bad. Three one count.
Let's hurry.
The ball's a little high, and
Let's see what our official scorer says on that.
got a runner on first with it's the first time we've had the leadoff batter on base this game. See if he holds him close to first again.
Nice effort.
Oh, got one, got two.
Way to go.
Good way to get a double play for your William Blount Governors.
Hey, nice effort all the way around on that
Great
one.
effort to catch that ball. Great effort. Great play all around. Hit it and then outs.
The problem is getting there.
And then hit your outs, I think. See if that, I think so.
Just hit it and see what happens.
Hit it, see what happens. Can you do down? Has it got a down
You
there?
can't go backwards. Just leave it there.
Just leave it there. Just leave it there. Hit it again.
And just wait until the next thing. Sorry, we're talking to the scoreboard operator, Mr. Crabtree. Our scoreboard is not quite working the way it's supposed to be, and so it makes it a little bit tougher to do your job.
They're having looks like they're having a little bit of an issue at second base. I don't know, getting the base back in. I think he hit his glove when he hit the ground. It popped out. It was perfect because he just picked it up and fired it right down there. It's good. It's good all around.
Looks like they got to probably dig it out there for a second, so we're going to take a break while they fix that out.
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
Back here at Coach Paleo, or Charlie Paleo Field, is, they finally got the issue with second base fixed, and we can get back playing again. I think that's the first ball he started off with on the first pitch. But going back to that play, that previous play, that double play, that was a very, very, very good play. They, it don't always work out that way, but everybody done their part, and
nice little comebacker.
there you go. 1, 2,
Step through
3
your throw.
inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Still knotted at 0.
1 hit so far, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. Back here. Go.
We're back is that Hayden?
It's Hayden Ricketts.
Hayden Ricketts takes a swing cut at it, first pitch. Let's see if we and Blount can get our bats alive and get some runs this inning. It'd be a good inning to get some. Taking an aggressive approach, but that was just a bit outside. For the most part, we and Blount, both teams have taken an aggressive approach to swinging the bat, which is a good thing. You wouldn't be able to tell by the scoreboard that as he goes down swinging. Now batting number 13, Tyler Owen. That's going to be down for
Nice.
First base hit of the game for the Governors. It was a first pitch swing too, wasn't it?
Yep.
It'll be our first base runner for today. Inside pitch a little bit. I don't know how aggressive we want to be, if we're going to do small ball or what, but right now I can see an opportunity to lay down a bunt and get him moved in scoring position because you're getting close to being back at the top of your lineup. You've got a very good bunter on batting right now. And Carter Abbott. The 2-1 count. The 2-2 count. That outside corner. That's been a good place for a strike all day today. Worked up to a full count. As he takes a fourth ball and walks to first base, you got Tyler Owens at second, Carter Abbott at first, with Ashton Alker. He takes the first pitch ball. Let's see if Hardin vice pitcher is making an adjustment after he talks with his catcher for a minute and see if changes approach.
Well, this is interesting. First of the year, like, what are we in? We're in the third inning. A lot of these guys will get tired faster.
Yeah, it's not the rhythm, the stamina is not there yet, as it will be toward the end of the season.
Right.
Yeah, you'll see that probably a lot for the next couple of weeks. You'll see, pitchers only getting about 3 good solid innings, and then, which as right now, Hardin Valley doesn't have anybody in the bullpen. But he's quickly caught her back up to a 2-2 count. We'll see how aggressive Ashton can be at the plate. As he puts that in play, that's going to advance his runners at least. So now you have 2 outs at the top of your lineup with 2 runners in scoring position. Let's see if Kendall Brewer can drive in a run or 2 here. The first pitch strike as he foul tips it in the mitt. Quickly to an 0-2 count. That it doesn't seem to affect this pitcher that he's had, 1-2 count. Two count. Looks like that little pep talk he had from the catcher's calmed his nerves a little bit. He's dialed in on this batter. As Kendall flies out to center field, Governor's leaving 2 stranded. The bottom of the third. As we move to the fourth, your score is still tied at 0. Here on the Gov Nation Network.
3, 2, 1.
Back here at Charlie Paleo Field as we're starting the top of the fourth with lead. Look at the top of their lineup. Their leadoff batter, Jackson Hurst, is for Hardin Valley. This has been a pitcher duel as both teams has only gave up one hit, which is, I think Hardin Valley's went a little bit more into their pitch count than William Blount, but both pitchers really have, they're not showing any jitters for the first game of the season.
Yeah, it's been pretty impressive, honestly.
That squeezes through for a base hit. It's 2 innings now that they've had their leadoff on base. I like how Justin's still holding him on first and keeping him tight. See, looks as he's trying to lay down the bunt there. Jackson calls timeout to reset. This runner steals for Hardin Valley, steals second base on the ball in the dirt. Let's see how aggressive Hardin Valley gets here at the plate with a runner in scoring position with no outs.
Oh, I can't be doing that. He still kind of waited on that before he charged it, didn't it? It's like he was a little bit unsure of himself.
Now William Blount's got himself in a little bit of trouble. We got runners at the corners with no outs. With Logan Azias up to bat. If you're William Blount, do you give up the run here and try to turn two, or do you try to hold the runner and go for one?
I think you've got to get the outs. You got no outs. We saw a little bit of a dink in the guy's armor.
Yeah.
In the last half inning. Either way, I need outs. One run.
You got to get an out.
You got to score a run to win the game anyway, so somebody's got to score one. My thinking there is you're not going to win the game if you don't have any runs anyway.
Yep.
So giving up one run's not a big deal.
No. And you saw the last inning, the bats have come alive a little bit. They're starting to make stride at hitting the ball. And
hit it where they ain't.
Yep.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
That was very good hitting. Very good hitting as Hardin Valley scores the first run of the game. Still no outs with the runner on first and second for Hardin Valley. Starting to see, I guess, a little bit of the wear and tear of the game starting to wear on Justin as he's now he's tied knotted up. But he's the last couple batters, he's went from first pitch strikes to first pitch balls, and the controls starting to wear on a little bit, what you're seeing on both pitchers.
Right.
But, like you were saying, this is the first game of the season, and typically you're only going to get good 2-3 innings out of a pitcher that's until the arm stamina gets built up. It's a 2-1 count. Let's see if the Governors can get a ball over on the left side and possibly turn two. The pass ball. We got now both runners have moved into scoring position. William Blount Governors need to find out really bad right about now. There it is. As he puts one up against the fence, but scores two. Double from, is it Logan? Yeah, from Logan House Right, which is
You're not getting any help from me, man.
No, you're fine.
I'm trying to provide the users here the viewers here with the scoreboard, which we're almost done with, I think. Hold your breath.
Coach Hill will talk to his young pitcher and calm his nerves a little bit and try to get everybody back on the game plan. I was about to say a second ago that it was. I said, why'd you put 4 on? But that's the zeros on the third inning. It looks like a 4. Let's see if we can get.
Man, they are finding the holes. They're hitting it. They're hitting it well. I'm not taking that away from them.
No, they're hitting it well,
but they're definitely hitting where we're not.
Let's see if William Blount's going to put anybody to start warming up, and in case this gets too much out of hand. Well, they said it looks like Carter Bells is going out to start warming up. We Governors need to desperately find an out right here. I know you don't want to give up much more runs, but if you can get a turn of 2 or whatever, you might sacrifice that run, and hopefully your batting will come along.
Oh, we have a scoreboard on the top right now. Let's see if it actually works.
3. No, overall, really though, Justin is really, he's not walked anybody, has he? It's mainly just been I don't think he's gave up a walk yet. It's just now the timing are catching up to him on his timing, and nothing is Hardin Valley. They're hitting the ball. They come aggressive from the get go, swinging the bat, and it's finally paying off for them. I mean, like you said, they're hitting it where we're not. Oh, if that ball had been on the other side, he'd have got him on that one. The 2-0 count. 2-2. Oh yeah, because he fouled 2 off. As he hits that, now it'll play. Like I still being aggressive at keeping that boy on first base. Tell you what, this is behind the plate up. He's not giving much at all high today. Everything's got to be on the outside or right down the middle. If it's the upper part of the strike zone, he's not giving it. But he's doing that for both teams. So. That'll be the first walk of the ball game today. I believe this is about going to be doing it for Justin today, as Coach Hill is going to be taking a mound visit, and we're going to do a pitching change here. First pitching change of the season, as a matter of fact, as Carter Bells is making his way to the mound.
We'll take a break and get back with you. Three, two, one.
All right, we're back as still William Blount has worked herself in a little bit of trouble. We got bases loaded actually with no outs. The new pitcher is Carter Bells, a sophomore, as he faces Richie Dela Cruz.
I don't think that's his real name.
That's what we're going with.
If it's a grand slam, I'll believe it. I'm not wanting a grand slam.
No, but he's got the baseball name.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out there and say that. Well, 10 years down the road when we're watching the MLB and you hear Richie Dela Cruz. It's a good pitch right there, starting from left to right.
How does Carter find himself in these situations?
I don't know. He come in last weekend, bases loaded with no outs. It's a 2-2 count. There he goes. This is the first out. As Carter records it out. First out had to come somewhere. That's the best way to get the out. Yeah. Let's see if William Blount can pull itself together and get out of this inning with just bare minimum of. The 1-1 count. That went far off. He's got to bring it up a little bit, I believe. He worked himself to a 2-2 count. Got himself back in it. Let's see if we can get us a double play ball right here and get out of this inning.
Good pitch.
As Hardin Valley, number 5, Trent Chandler keeps himself alive. Let's see what Carter can do here. Maybe give him something, a little movement to it. Might throw him off a little bit. Ooh. I don't know where that one was at, but
I don't think
we'll say it was a little high.
Maybe high.
We'll say it was a little high, but it was right there on the plate.
Yeah, he's called less than that as far as outside strikes. And
Carter walks one in. As me and you were talking, which I'm not seeing it yet, but we were talking last week, or this past weekend on strike zones in general, how they tend to, later part of the game, they tend to either tighten up or go the other way. Let's hope that he's not tightening it up. Let's hope that it's just a.
Right.
But he's been calling that outside all game, and then now. There you go, good pitch. Right there's where they've been living, on that outside.
So if he can get out of here with just walking in that one run, I'd say he's done his job.
Yeah, he has. I mean, you come in the situation with the bases loaded with no outs.
And he can still do it if he can get him a double play. He does look like he's throwing a little high, though.
Yeah, that was
Needs
that
to get him down.
high.
I mean, just in general, a lot of them have been high. Which, as a pitcher, there's nothing more frustrating, I think, than when you can't get it down.
Yeah. Just a little outside.
I'm not sure where that pitch was. I mean, it was down the middle, so it had to be low, but I didn't see anything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That was a good pitch right there for strike. Was a little up. We established that he's not going to give anything high.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But that last pitch has looked pretty good, as it looks like Hardin Valley's got somebody starting to warm up in their bullpen. Keep calling time. Needs to bring it back in a little bit. He's kind of treading off. There you go. There it is. Let's see if we can turn two here. We're just going to get one. Hardin Valley has busted this game wide open in the top of the fourth. Blount desperately in need of getting out of this inning. They found her out, but it's since been in the past. So he caught her getting a little nerves too. If he calmed his nerves, I think he. I just don't know where this guy's strike zone is right now. It's kind of, he had kind of a fluent strike zone, but it's kind of since anticipated a little bit.
He may have had a shot at first.
Yeah, I think he was kind of looking at the runner at third, trying to cut the bleeding a little bit.
Yeah.
Simple mistakes. It's just killing the Governors alive. They should have. That's what, 4 outs now that they should have been out of the inning.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough.
It's the first game of the season. You're going to have it.
Well, again, JV had one, and we had 4 games scheduled, and then we had a preseason. So we caught a balk. I guess he didn't stop.
I don't see where the balk was right there. Oh. Carter's obviously showing signs of frustration, but what did he do? They say he didn't come set. I don't see where a balk was right there.
Yeah, Carter is visibly frustrated on that one.
I'm trying to figure this out. That was 3 pretty close pitches right there to only get one of them called. Got him. They finally worked their way out of the inning.
Long overdue break here. We're going to go ahead and take Right. All right, we're back on here in the bottom of the 4th. I had to check what inning it was because that top of the 4th was a long one. But Governors have
pretty much worked themselves in a big hole and got to work their way back out. Joe Matosian lays one.
No. No. If you're paying attention, we're not in the first inning. That particular thing on the scoreboard hasn't been hooked up yet. It's about to be, though. Let's see here.
It takes the third strike. I'm not trying to be a homer, but that's kind of looking about the same location as some of our pitches in the last part of the inning that we're not getting calls on. We'll take that any way we can get it. I guess I don't know if you consider that a base shot or just a mislocation of the glove. But you got runners on, or a runner on base. Let's see if William Blount can cut into this lead, as they desperately need to have base runners. Looks like Hardin Valley's got somebody different warming up in the bullpen now. It's like a lefty. William Blount's also got somebody warming up. I don't know who they've got warming up. A little bit high, which is that 2-2 count. Two count. Let's see if Jackson Crabtree can advance the runner. Hey, Jackson was very good with the bat not this past week, the weekend before last when we played over at Clinton. Bring some of that juju over to today. As he fouls it away to stay alive. William Blount leaves one on as we move into the top of the fifth. Your score, Hardin Valley 9, Ready to go back? All right, we're back here. We got home of the Governors for the top of the 5th, and new pitcher will be Carter Abbott. Their leadoff is still starting their aggressive approach as they put one in shallow left field for a base shot. Who have we got at second base now?
I am not sure. Not helping you much on that one.
I don't know because he didn't put the numbers down on the ones off of the.
Well, a lot of times Andrew White plays second, but that's not Andrew White.
Yeah, Andrew White's not dressed out today.
I don't think it's.
It ain't Wells, is it? Who's Norwood?
I don't think it's Norwood. Excuse us as we're learning names.
Yeah, we'll have it.
We got a lot of
the
them.
Season we'll have.
Yeah, about the last game we'll figure it out.
So I'm trying to figure out. I mean, it ain't none of them. It has to be one of these. It ain't Myrick. He's not dressed out. I don't think it's John Macon. Still learning some of these freshmen names. See if we can. Looks like they're having somebody run for their. I guess it'd be their catcher. There's Richie Dela Cruz up. See if William Blount can find an out, and I believe they just did. There's a good force out there. Smart decision by Carter Abbott to get the force. The one out, William Blount, with looks like I got a new. Well, it's the same lineup. Ryan Bell up to bat now. No, excuse me. Trent Chandler is up to bat. This is a called strike for Carter Abbott. Carter's kind of our off-speed pitcher. He comes in situations to keep, throw timing off on batters. This gets a called strike for a strike two. The 1-2 count. See if William Blount can pull their stuff together and get back in this ball game. It's a good pitch for strike 3. We got 2 down. Let's see if we can get out of the inning with no damage done. Ben Smith up to bat for Hardin Valley. As he fouls the first pitch off. The 1-1 count, 2 outs. Runners on second and third. The top of the 5th. You know, the game, both teams started off good. You know, it's going into the 4th inning, not at a 0. But now we've start to see the stamina is starting to wear down a little bit on, at least for the Governors. So definitely tied up.
Sorry, I'm not helping you, man.
No, you're fine. Let's see if we can get a third out here with the bases loaded. We will be back here Wednesday, right? As we take on Maryville.
If the rain doesn't get us.
If the rain doesn't get us, but as we take on Maryville Rebels, which we, I think we beat them once last year, and then they got us twice, I think. We usually have a pretty good ball club. Yeah, that rain's going to play a big part of the way the rest of the week goes, I believe. Which will be at Maryville about all week next week, where we do the turf wars that we play with them every year. That'll be a fun week of some baseball.
It was fun last year, except for we had one day of rain, and the rest of the days it was maybe a little chilly, but for the most part bearable.
The fortunate thing is you get to play in the rain over there because they have a turf field.
Yeah, I don't know if that's fortunate or unfortunate. It just depends on your point of view.
William Blount don't seem to be able to find a striker out this second. I think William Blount actually played some pretty good ball there last year. I think we lost, one game?
I think so.
And that was to
it was Bearden.
Yeah, Bearden got us, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we were up 4-1, and then the rain started
And then we just
while we were pitching. And then in that inning, and then they tied it up and got 2 more runs. I think it was 6. Well, I mean, that make it 6-4, I believe. And it stopped raining.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
And so.
And
it was raining probably about as hard as I've seen it. Like, if it was on a normal field, there was no way they would have played. So that's what I said. It depends on your depends on your context whether you think that's a good thing or not.
Exactly. Well, we'll take a short break here. Scores now 10-0 going into the bottom of the. Yep. All right, back on here at the bottom of the 5th with Eli Turner leading us off. Let's see
now,
if
we do have a new pitcher, a new lefty.
Yeah, that's what I say. We do have a lefty for Hardin Valley. Number 19, let's see. That will be. There's no number 19 on their roster. Wait, yeah, maybe right here. Yeah, Noah Glenn will be their left-handed pitcher, their southpaw. Let's see if we take a more aggressive, which have already been pretty aggressive at swing at the plate, but let's see if sometimes a pitching change will help you, benefit you more than it will hurt you. As Eli puts the ball in play, it'd be a high fly ball, but it's eventually grabbed by your left fielder for the first out of the inning, or the bottom of the inning. Aggressive approach at it. Let's see if Hayden can run it out. And he makes it. First baseman couldn't keep a hold of the ball. Good running by Hayden. Typically, most of the time when it's a routine grounder like that, your runner he kind of slows down. Hayden running all the way through, and it benefited him. Now we got some runners on with one out. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if I think it's Tyler Owens is up to bat. Tyler is really, he's our only single we've had, isn't it, this whole game?
I think so. He centered to left center, I believe.
It was last inning, or inning before last. Seems like it's an hour ago. Swings one out of the strike zone. He hits one, which could be a double play ball. They just happened to hit it right there to the bag. No,
About the only place he could hit that to get with his speed to get a double play.
Yep. But that concludes the 5th inning. Going into the top of the 6th, Govs are down 10-0. We'll take a short break. Come back. All right, we're back for a short,
Really short break.
That'll be the conclusion of the game, I reckon, since there's a 10-run rule limit, I guess, after 5. But not the way the Govs wanted to start off the season, with losing 10-0. But, there's a lot we can learn from it and be back at it Wednesday and see if we can get a W Wednesday against Maryville, which I think would make up for this loss.
Yeah.
But I'm Chris Bells and my colleague Richard Turner. I guess we're signing out till Wednesday, and we'll see you back here at Charlie Palaio Field.
Thanks a lot.